1418. Incredible Us.
Hi, I'm Sukanya from 1418, India's first exclusive platform for 14 to 18 years old. I am a psychologist by profession and I work on developing curriculum and content. Today, I'll be talking to you about liking yourself and your body. I want to start by asking you a question. Have you ever thought about changing something about your body? Have you ever thought that life would be better if you looked a certain way? Or have you ever thought that what if you look like your favorite influencer or your favorite TV star? Or have you ever found yourself comparing to your peers, to your friends? Have you ever had this question, what if I had a body like him or her? What if I was tall like him or her? If you ever had such questions, or if you still have such questions, it's perfectly normal. It's perfectly okay, because a lot of time we compare ourselves with others. And being a social animal, we can't help but compare ourselves to the people around us. It's okay. There is nothing wrong with a healthy comparison, but it becomes a problem when we start focusing too much about things that we don't like about ourselves and we forget about all other things that we like about ourselves. So for example, there are a lot of times when we become obsessed with thinking, what if I look like my favorite star? Or what if I had, six packs? Or what if I looked certain way? That we forget about all the other things that we like about ourselves. We forget that maybe, we are awesome cook, or we dance really well, or we have a healthy body, or we forget that, maybe our hair looks good, or maybe we like our skin. So there are a lot of things that, we like about ourselves, but we forget them when we focus on all the things that we don't like about ourselves, right? And that also affects your self-esteem and your confidence. Now, what happens is when we keep thinking negative about ourselves, we automatically give ourselves thoughts such as, hey, I'm not good enough, I'm not perfect, I can't look like them, or I can't have a good life because I don't look a certain way. So when we send ourselves such negative messages, we automatically find faults in our behavior. So it's a cycle. You think negative, you send negative messages, and you think more negative as a consequence. So this is a cycle that we need to break in life. Why? Because it affects our confidence. It might affect us in different aspects of life. It might affect our academics, our non-academic life, our relationship with friends, with family, and how we view ourselves, what we think about ourselves, what we think about our strengths and our weaknesses. So overall, thinking negative about how you look, about your body, can be a very dangerous situation. It might impact your life in unhealthy and negative ways. And what also happens is now that we are always on phone, on our laptops, on our computers, etc., we keep scrolling, we keep looking at pictures of our friends, we keep looking at pictures of our favorite stars, our favorite influencers. We look at how they dress, how they look, how their hair looks all perfect, how their makeup is on point, how their skin looks, or how lean they are, how muscular they are. So we automatically think about these things and we notice it, and we start comparing ourselves. We start thinking that our life would be different if we looked like them, or we start thinking that our life can never be good because we don't look like them. But that is not a right way of comparison, because guys, you need to understand what we see on screen is not always the truth, and there is a life behind that. There's a real life. So not all our favorite stars look the way they look on screen. They put in they put in hours of hard work, etc., on probably looking that way. And it's okay. How boring life would be if all of us looked the same. It would be really, really, really boring. So we need to understand that our bodies are constantly changing, and now that we are growing up, we are in an age when there will be a lot of physical, cognitive, and emotional changes. Physical changes such as we might gain some weight, we might start looking more thinner, we might dress in different ways. So the point is, we don't look exactly how we looked 3 years back or 5 years back or probably 2 years back. Our bodies are constantly changing. There are two options. Either we accept that change, we appreciate that change, and we make peace with it. When we do that, we become happy and positive in life. But when we focus too much on negative aspects such as, oh my God, I'm gaining weight, and oh my God, I don't look like how I did before, and start comparing ourselves with our friends or TV stars, etc., we become overly negative about ourselves. And it also makes us feel conscious. And trust me guys, feeling conscious is not a good feeling, because when we are conscious, we are not truly ourselves. We are just constantly judging ourselves, negatively judging ourselves, giving ourselves harsh comments about our looks, about the way we dress, etc., etc. So it's overall not a good feeling. Now, what we need to do is that we need to start appreciating how we look. We need to start appreciating things that our body do for us, because we are totally dependent on our body, and if we can't be good to our body won't be good to us either. So we need to start appreciating our body. We need to find out things that we like about our body. And trust me guys, when you consciously find things that you like about your body, you will realize that there's just so much that you like about your body. So we need to start appreciating. And a lot of time what happens is, people think that maybe when I lose some weight, I'll look good, and that is when I'll start appreciating my body, or that is when I'll start liking myself. Or if I gain some muscles, I'll look really cool, and that is when I'll start appreciating myself. But in reality, it has to be the other way. You need to start appreciating your body first. Second, you need to start working on how you want to look. Probably if you want to lose some weight, you can start eating healthy, you can go out, exercise, do things that you like, and that is when you will appreciate your body. So first is to appreciate your body, second is to work on your body, and third is when you'll finally like yourself. And that is exactly what we need to do. The next important thing that we need to do is we need to stop comparing. Really guys, we need to stop comparing, and we need to stop doing unrealistic comparisons. Now let's understand that our favorite TV stars are just not the way they look on screen, and we can't keep comparing ourselves to them. They have a different life, and that is what probably their profession is, and we have a different life. Or we can't just look exactly like how our friend looks. Life would be just too boring, if that happens. So stop comparing yourself with other people. Find out things that you like about yourself, right? Probably you like not even just physical characteristics, even things in your personality, things in your life. You can start appreciating and liking them. Probably you're good at sports, or you're an amazing dancer, you can trek, you can go out, run, etc. You're really good athletically, or probably you're good at painting, or you're a nice person, as basic as that. So there are a lot of things that you can start appreciating about yourself, and it necessarily doesn't only have to be about your physical characteristics, because physical characteristics are just one part of our life. But our life includes a lot of other stuff. It includes our personality, about our likes, dislikes, how we are as a person, how we are to others, how we are to ourselves, right? Guys, what I do when I find myself comparing to others, because that happens, sometimes when I find myself comparing to others. What I do is I start making a list, or I start, remembering all the things that my body does for me. And trust me, that really works. I am grateful for my body because it lets me walk, it allows me to go out with my friends. It allows me to do my favorite sport. It allows me to trek. It allows me to travel. So there's so much that my body does for me, and it genuinely works. In fact, a lot of times you would think कि इसमें क्या है, ये तो normal सी चीज़ है, इतना तो होता ही है. But यही normal सी चीज़ है that we need to start appreciating, that we need to start liking. We need to feel grateful for what our body does, and then we need to give the best to our body. So we need to start feeding our body with healthy, nice food. It's okay to have cheat meals, that's perfectly fine. Enjoy what you like, but start taking care of your body. Only when you take care of your body supports you. So go for exercise, run, jog, dance, swim, do whatever you enjoy, do whatever you like doing. Spend time with friends, spend time with family. Start appreciating things about your body, about the way you look, and start taking care of your body. Now, before I end this video, I want you all to do one thing. Post this video, make a list of everything you like about your body. Do it as an exercise, and trust me, you will realize that there's so much that you like about yourself. Just consciously sit for 2 minutes, think about all the things that your body does for you, write them down, and whenever you are in a negative state, whenever you're doubting yourself, your body, revisit that list. And trust me, that is when you'll start appreciating everything that your body does for you. And also, another important thing that we always need to remember is sometimes handling body image issues could be difficult, because we are still growing up and there's a lot to discover. So in such cases, in such scenarios, what you need to do is you need to seek help from your adults, from your trusted adults, or you could visit a counselor, a psychologist, to support you, to help you deal with the changes that are happening to your body, or probably self-esteem, confidence issues. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you soon with another video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 1418, and I'll see you really soon. Bye. Thank you.
1418. Incredible us.